Good morning. I apologize for being late. I have had technical difficulties on technical difficulties, and I'm really hoping my audio is working right now. It's been one of those Fridays. So let's get into this reading right away. I'm really praying that this works. So today's reading is for February, like the title says, February 27th through to March 5th. Totally crazy that we're getting into March, and this whole week has totally gone to the rails. So in this reading, I am going to be using Tarot of the Hidden Realm. We have a lot of hidden aspects in this week and into the weeks to come as stuff continues to unfold. Combined it with the Sacred Earth Oracle, we need this stability now more than ever. So super important. Let's get into this week. What can my friends expect from the week of February 27th through to March 5th? Okay. Renewal. Yes, please. As this week has unfolded, I know that it has impacted so many people in so many ways. We need this renewal. We need to kind of feel recharged and feel stronger and more able to take on the challenges and the bullies that are coming forward. It's been a week where people are making some really low vibrational choices. They're following their ego rather than that high vibration, that hope and love. This week, I want hopefully a shift in feeling that love and that hope so that we can outweigh that egotistical bullying behavior and energies that are starting to be amplified over in Europe. Let's embrace that renewal. Let's invigorate and recharge self so that we can do what needs to be done and stand up as a collective, supporting our friends and family, our brothers and sisters that are being very much oppressed, whether that be in Europe or around the world. All right. What does the beginning of the week bring, my friends? I should say that the beginning of the week on Tuesday, I will be releasing a healing. Okay, you can have that card. Finished it today. Well, actually, finished it last night. It's ready to go for today. But it will be published on Tuesday. My Patreons always get it first, and then I release it to the public. And it's very much about releasing the fear and the triggers that the situations are bringing, whether that be due to past experiences in the army or military, past bullying experiences, and past life experiences that we don't understand. This will help you, strengthen you, and really help with that renewal. I knew it was going to be important, and I've been trying to get it polished up and nice so that it's ready for you guys. As my voice continues to cut in and out, and I still have coughing fits from COVID. I sometimes wonder what we signed up for. I really do. The card that really wanted out, the Emperor, the fourth card in the Major Arcana, and of course, we're looking at that stability, that groundedness. Many of us feel very kind of go, very anxious energy, that whirlwind energy. We need to bring it down. I am sure I have done my course on my microphone and stuff like that because my Patreon readings weren't working. It took me 3 tries to get them their reading, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. However, it worked. So I'm praying that this is working. So the 10 of Wands is the next one. Like I just said, I know that my energies were impacting my technology. That frazzled, that burnt out energy, it's overwhelming us. We're feeling heavy and we can't get things done. The stability, the groundedness, the routine and structures are going to help us, especially this week. Like I said, this week is about renewal of self. So we feel strong, we feel able to do things, we feel energized. That is an important element this week. The new moon comes in on March 2nd, and we need to use that support to our advantage. We don't want to feel burnt out. We don't want to feel just overwhelmed. Know at the beginning of the week, this energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling burnt out and sluggish will be amplified and really thrown back at you. I know this because as individuals, as humans, we reflect the energies that we're feeling. So if we're starting to feel overwhelmed and tired, well, that's the energies people reflect back at us. If we're feeling burnt out, we're feeling angry and frustrated, again, we get those low vibrational energies thrown back at us. We want to shift our energies. We want to use the law of karma to our advantage so we don't feel so and overwhelmed. We want that rejuvenation, that renewal. What about the middle of the week? What does the middle of the week bring, my friends? By this time, we're looking at the new moon energy and another ally, tool, and support in rejuvenation and renewal. Oh, the card we all love to see in a reading, the sun. Know that no matter how dark things get, how sad, how frustrated we feel, the more we embrace that energy of hope, love, forgiveness. Big one, forgiveness, guys. And I talk about that in my healing. The more we're opening ourselves up. There's a little butterfly here. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. You can see it. It can be hard to tap into, but when we take that time, that insight, that aha is there. Even in the beginning of the week, the insight and aha was there. We just need to take it as the form it comes to us in. Greet it. We can't change the form that those ahas come to us, but we can embrace it. We can start to figure out how we're going to use that to our advantage. Know in the middle of the week, we are going to feel that love, that connection, that warmth. And as there's like a couple feet of snow outside, that sun, big thumbs up for me. The sun, of course, will help to rejuvenate and make you feel better as well. What does the end of the week bring, my friends? I know I'm rushing. I have another commitment and I was running late because of technical issues. So I want to get something out for you guys. And then, so you have some guidance and we'll continue forward. That's all you can do is keep moving forward. So when things are challenging, that's when you need to be the most resourceful. The end of the week, the 3 of Pentacles. This I like to call the Triforce Perfecta. This is about cooperation and work. This is working with your physical support team and your spiritual support team. This is going to help in your rejuvenation, your renewal, as you start to work with your support teams. You don't feel so disconnected. We're starting to feel the stability, that groundedness, the warmth and love that's all around us, and we're starting to connect some dots. Working on those connections with others in our physical world and our spiritual world. Things that I'm going to have that are going to help you out in this week. 1, I've got a healing coming forward on Tuesday, like I mentioned. 2, I also have a meditation that I did with Archangel Metatron way back in 2020 with a release of fear and pain. It's a fantastic meditation. It takes about 30 minutes. In the middle of the week, I want you to do things that bring you joy and happiness. Schedule it in, my friends. Know that this week is going to be a hard week. We know that. We know that the choices of others impact us. We know that others impact us, and we're going to feel it. It's going to weigh heavy on us. Start off slow. Know that. Schedule things in. Use your tools, use your supports to your advantage. Because as you start to schedule in some time for you, things like an extra shower at the end of the night to get rid of heaviness, other people's energies. Schedule in that bubble bath. Schedule in time for exercise. Schedule in time for family and friends. You're going to see that light start to shine through. That heaviness start to be released. You're going to feel more in control of your world. That's going to support you in renewing what it is you're doing. You're going to feel more energized at the end of the week. You're going to feel like, yeah, I'm going to connect those dots. We can only do small things for us. We can only control us. We can't control everybody else. And that's an important lesson that many of us are struggling to learn. What further insight, wisdom, and guidance can we share with my friends for the week of February 27th through to March 5th? Later today, I should also mention, I will be posting and publishing my March Tarot Challenge, and it really is about shifting things for you. So, oh yes, context. Take things in perspective, guys. Know that other people are hurting and are afraid as well. Know that some things are not going to be the end of the world, yet they may feel like it. Check in with your supports. How does this truly impact that bigger picture for you? Connection. Like I just said, check in with others, because a lot of times when something happens, we take it out of context. We blow it out of proportion, because that's what we do. Important part is to check in. How does that really impact you? And what's more, what is it that you're going to need to overcome those challenges? Because if we start to use our frontal cortex, those thinking skills, and our intuition, which happens to be in the same part of your body, we are able to create solutions that are more, high vibrational. They make a difference in your here and now. Time. Enjoy this time. Enjoy and learn and experience right here and right now. Please do not get hyper-focused in on the what ifs of the future or get caught up in the past. We have a tendency to live on either side, not in the middle. Be here and now. Be present for you. That is the only way you can make some changes in your life, in your journey. No, we can't change others. I know it's a hard lesson. My kids continue to struggle with that too, because they want others to not be so egotistical and self-centered. They don't want people to be so low vibrational and hard to deal with. That's part of our experience, guys. Take time for you. Remember, we've got the Emperor really reigning this week. Schedule it in. Make sure that you've got that time, because the Emperor is very linear that way. Stability and groundedness. And if you need to, ground yourself every day. I have a meditation in my short and sweet meditative playlist that is grounding. It's like 10 minutes long. Super easy to do. You can take that 10 minutes, ground yourself, and then use, something like tiger iron, any red or black crystal. Carry it with you, and it will help to ground you and help maintain that grounded energy throughout your day, which will help you stay here rather than get into that ego response or hyper-focusing in on the future or getting caught up in the past. I apologize for the lateness, for any technical difficulties that may be occurring in this video, and also how quick the reading is. It's been one of those Fridays. Due to COVID, I had canceled a couple. I didn't want to cancel due to technical difficulties. I wanted to push through for you guys. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I am praying that next week is less chaotic and that things start to balance out a bit. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps people find me on the sea of YouTube. More importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little red bell, because there's a lot more coming forward. Like I mentioned, there's a healing coming forward. And in March, I want to start to incorporate more meditations as well. So I'm going to be balancing out that as the weeks go forward. Not to mention, we've got readings and lots of ahas coming up. Best way to stay connected is, of course, through subscribing and hitting that bell. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I can't wait till tomorrow. Until tomorrow, my friends. Oh man, I hope